all day thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, we're live.
Oh, let me switch back to internet.
We are actually live. Hey, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We are the We Talk Mets Sometimes podcast. Excuse me. I'm Mr. Met. This is.
JB, sorry for the late time. Thought I could have my computer fixed in time, but no. So, we here bright and early, 11 a.m.
Are we actually live? Because it seems like this is stuff that happened a long time ago. Oh no, no, no. We are
Let me
live.
check
No,
YouTube.
we're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. All right, we're back after my little break, my little trip to the great state of Texas. I had a blast, and we're gonna talk about it today. Unless Jabari has something he wants to talk
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah. We're not really talking much baseball today.
Yeah. Um. Yeah.
Uh,
So we want to know. Should I start it off?
yeah, like first off, how did you like can we be specific on which city, or
No,
you don't want
yeah,
people to
we
know
could do
that?
that. We could do that. I was in Houston. Shout out
Ah,
H Town.
home of Beyonce and Bun B. Nah, he's not from there.
Nah, he
He's
is.
from like Port Arthur. Nah, he was born in Port Arthur,
Yeah,
Texas.
yeah. But what was he raised at?
Oh, okay. But anyway, go ahead. H Town, shout out to H Town.
H
H
Town.
Town dying.
Yeah, that's a big ass city, man. Fucking huge. Like the car that we rented had like 7,100 miles on there. Guess how many miles after I brought it back we had on the car?
7,600,
Yeah, that's right.
76,000. Oh, I was just guessing.
Yeah, we put like 500 miles in that bitch, and we were like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, 717100.
Yes,
Okay,
I
so
had it was
seven.
7,100 when we picked it up, and then when we dropped it off, it was 7,600. You got it.
Okay, and you was there for like what, 3 days, 4 days?
I was there for like 6 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from
So
Monday to Saturday.
500 miles and 6 days. That's like what? Uh,
I don't know, 600 miles a day. No, wait, no, I'm sorry. Like 60 miles a day, something like that. I don't know.
okay, all right, whatever. Yeah, but yeah, man, like how was it like being in Houston? I'm sure. Well, yeah, how's it like being there? Like the weather, the food, the travel.
The weather was cool because it was late April, early May, so we didn't get the Houston heat. I kind of wanted the Houston heat because I want to experience it for myself. But it was nice weather. It rained, here and there, and when it rains, it rains. Like it starts coming down. Um, what else? The traffic wasn't too bad, like we were talking about in the pre-show. Like it was manageable. I like how they built their roads. They seem very efficient. Like the speed limit there, I think the slowest speed there is like 65. Everything else is like 70. And like them motherfuckers do not follow the speed laws. They doing 90 and all. Like I'm in a slow lane doing 70. They on my ass doing trying to like why am I driving slow in the slow lane? Like they drive a little wild down there, but it was cool. The food. See, I was a little let down by the tacos. I thought they was gonna have a fire tacos. The two places I went were like, meh. Um, the best taco burrito I had was from fucking Bucky's. Like,
Oh, we
I
got
was
that. We
like,
got the shirt on happy.
yeah, I got that Bucky's drip, baby. Um, yeah, Bucky's had like the best chicken burrito. That shit was so flavorful. It was like they actually had fresh ingredients inside. Like they had peppers and onions and like this really good sauce. Like it was Bucky's is fucking dope. We drove like I think we drove like 30 minutes to the first Bucky's, which was a small one. It was like a Bucky's I don't know. It was a deke. they deked us with that one. So we drove an extra 17 minutes to the big one, and it was worth it. Like we got hella drip, we got some snacks. She got some fudge. The wife got some fudge. Like that shit is lit, and they pay their employees very well. Like you can get like a basic job with like $25 an hour, and we all know that Texas doesn't do state income tax, so you get
Yeah.
majority of your check,
Yeah.
except for the federal, But
Mm.
yeah, man, I enjoyed Texas. We checked out some houses. Uh, we didn't go to too many sketchy areas, but we drove through one which was like a Mexican hood, no racial. Like I think it was Mexican because they had like a little taco shops, and I seen like the locals around there. It had that Texas hood feel, but it wasn't too crazy, nothing wild. But yeah, man, we enjoyed ourselves. What else you want to
Mm.
know?
I was about to have a follow-up question, like, well, a follow-up statement. I should like ask like if you could bring back like some nuggets or like fudge, because just curious, how long do those beaver nuggets last?
I don't know because we destroyed it. We destroyed a bag of those. I have we have two bags downstairs. Like one's half empty, the other one's for your uncle. Um, so we had a beaver nuggets. The wife she has like these beaver nuggets that are like cheese. It's like a popcorn cheese thing.
Ah.
Yeah, those are okay. But you gotta get the regular beaver nuggets. Those are fire.
Mm. Yeah, and then you said something about the burritos, like the ingredients was fresh. Like I heard at Bucky's they have barbecue food and they like barbecue it themselves, right?
Yeah. So the first Buc-ee's we went to the small one. I just got the burrito, and then when we went to the bigger Buc-ee's, I was mad because I wanted to try the fucking brisket, and I didn't really want the pulled pork. I wanted to try the brisket, but I already had ate, and then the flight was the next day, and I didn't want too much food in my system before I hop on the flight. So yeah, man, food was good.
Yeah, yeah. They have breakfast there or no?
They got breakfast, they got lunch, they got dinner. Well, you won't get burritos and tacos and brisket type stuff, but it's there. You know what I mean? Because
Hmm.
we got to the first Bucky's at I'm guessing like two something, and they still had breakfast stuff up there, and they got like
Oh,
sausage on a stick or something like that.
oh, okay. Sausage on a stick. I don't know how that is, but
It's
all
like a
right.
long ass sausage, and I think it's wrapped in a little tortilla, something like that. I'm sorry, it's not on a stick.
You mean corn dog? No, 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 no. You said
Nah,
tortilla.
it's a sausage, and they wrap it in like a little some type of flour thing.
Hmm. I don't know how that sound, but all right. Oh, since you was at Bucky's, I'm guessing like how much is like was gas for like a gallon typically?
The gas in Texas is rather cheap. I think when I filled up, it was like $2.50. I think somewhere around there.
Oh, for
And then
regular?
yeah, for regular. And like other areas, it might be a little bit more expensive, like 270. I seen yeah, it was around there, 270, 280 in certain areas.
Okay. All right. And then the roads, I'm guessing the roads is good since you have to drive. Like it was smooth.
Yeah, the highways are pretty much immaculate. Only thing is like everybody has trucks down there, so they got shit in their cargo bed, and like sometimes shit falls off and like is in the road. Um, and like I said, they drive pretty wild too. We saw a couple of car crashes. Like the way the speed that they be going down there, I know those car crashes are devastating. I'm happy we ain't
Ooh.
I'm happy we ain't had no issues with that because they drive wild.
So when you're not on the highway or like any of the highways or freeways, if you're just driving during like the street, the city, the streets there's no like potholes and none of that.
You got a couple of potholes. They're not crazy like New York because they don't get no uh freezing weather, so it's very few and far between. The roads are usually this smooth. Well, from where I was, the roads are really smooth. Like we was in the woodlands. It's pretty much a well developed area by Howard Hughes. they do a lot of uh they develop a lot of areas that they put the shopping and the housing all in the same area, so you don't really have to travel outside of your community to get to amenities. Like Howard Hughes is like really well known for that. They even have a Howard Hughes down here, and I actually worked with them at my old job in Columbia. That is really nice over there too. So you don't really get too many potholes and stuff like there are some. I'm sure if you go to the more neglected areas, like more inside the Beltway, and you go to the older areas, I'm sure there's more, less attention to the roads and the aesthetics. So we was kind of in the bougie area of Texas.
Okay. And I'm guessing since you said it's like it's units and they have retail and all the stuff in one area. I'm guessing it's like new build, what, townhomes or co-ops over there? I mean, or condos?
Yeah, they have shopping and it's like they have taller buildings that have apartments and condos and like you can either rent or own. Um, and they put all the facilities in there. Like the shopping plaza over there is amazing. They got HEB, that's Texas's own grocery chain, which is
Gas. Oh, sorry. You're right.
yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
that's their own shopping s- um store down there, and it's really nice. Um, yeah, they just have all their amenities there. It was really nice. Their shopping areas.
Mm. Makes sense too, because it's like you said, it's a new development. They
Hmm.
just built it from scratch. It's not like something that's been around for 40 years. Maybe they built it maybe like 10, 20 years ago.
I'm not sure what the time frame was when they built it, but if you're like looking for a house in the woodlands, you're not gonna find new construction. Everything is usually stuff that was already built there. Um, just that area where Howard Hughes has developed is like new, but they do have nice houses and whatnot. And Texas is fucking huge, man. Like we spent over an hour like driving to this boardwalk um down in South Texas, South Houston, like 40 minutes from Galveston, and like that felt like a trek. I think that's
Mm.
where most of our mileage went. It was like 120 miles, like all together, going there, coming back.
Oh, okay, back and forth.
Yeah, we only went there
Okay.
once.
Mm. Speaking of Galveston, was you able to check out Galveston or the areas by the water or nah?
No, we didn't get down to Galveston. Like we spent so much time like in the northern section. Like I didn't get to go. We didn't get to go downtown to like downtown Houston. None of that. Like the only time we got out of the northern part of Houston was going to that boardwalk that was like 40 minutes from Galveston. I don't know how to pronounce the name. It's like Kamea or something like that. Kamea Boardwalk. It was really nice. Not all the it didn't feel like all the attractions were open that day, but yeah, it was nice outside. We went on a little train ride for Kitty, and yeah, it was cool.
Okay, that's dope. Yeah, you like you said, Texas is big because I think if you want to go from like East Texas all the way to West Texas, it takes like 12 hours.
Oh, I have no idea. I'm sure. Sure, they said Texas is so big, you could take everybody on the planet and put them in Texas and still have a lot of room. That's how big Texas is.
Hmm. Speaking of which, when you was driving, like on the highways, did you see like plenty of like open plots of land?
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking land. Like it's probably privately owned or maybe the government owns it, but it's a lot of land. It's flat, so there's not crazy amounts of hills or whatever, and there's cattle everywhere and horses. It's beautiful to me. Like
Mm,
I like mountains. I like Pennsylvania and driving through the mountains, but for gas efficiency, if this is flat, like you're probably better off.
mm, mm. Since you saw the cattle, was you able to like try any like steak, and if so, or beef, and if so, was it like local?
Man, I wish we went to a Texas steakhouse. We ain't had time for that. We were
Ah,
we were busy looking at all the new houses and developments and whatever, driving around, and me, I wanted to try. Uh, Unfortunately, I wanted to try the fast food that I don't have around me, like
what a burger.
Whataburger, and Culver's, and like a couple other places. So yeah, we were busy doing that as well.
Yeah, you were saying you text me, I don't know, a few days ago, like, oh, Culver's is legit. And I was looking at it, I was like, oh, this looked like a high scale Wendy's.
Nah,
And that's not an insult. Just
they have smash burgers and like that shit was juicy and flavorful, like and they put butter on their burgers, so it was kind of rich. And
mm,
the wife she got like a custard shake or whatever. She said that was fire. Like their food is pretty good. And let me tell you, man, people in Texas are the nicest fucking people ever, man. Like everybody is like saying hi and fist bumping you and like trying to talk to you. Like I don't know if other people had worse experiences in like Texas and Houston, and I'm sorry they did, but like from what I experienced, like everybody was nice, like holding the door, like I don't know, it was real nice down there and pleasant.
mm, yeah. Yeah, that southern hospitality.
Shit, we've been to South Carolina. I ain't get none of that down there.
Uh well, speaking of Texas, like, well, I don't know how it is in Houston. But I know like Texas, they're crazy about like football. So if y'all end up moving there, you're gonna like their high school football stadiums are basically like college football stadiums.
Yeah, I've seen many videos on like how much emphasis they put on college football. Like, yeah, that's their sport.
No, high school is real
I
life
know,
there.
I know. Like the high school is crazy, collegiate is crazy, and of course, you know, the regular NFL is crazy too. And like that's a big deal down there. I see a lot of Astros fans as well. But yeah, football is the number one thing.
Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't picked Dallas since you watched that dude that I brought up to you either on this show or in private.
Yeah,
Um
I've seen him before. I don't know. I feel like Houston feels like a better fit for us. Um in terms of, you know, having I'm sure there's black people in Dallas. There's a lot of black people in Dallas, but
DeSoto.
I don't know. Like I'm
No,
sure
that's a blacker DeSoto.
yeah, but Houston has a lot of black areas too. And like that's where Juneteenth started, you know, in 1865.
Galveston.
Yeah, like that Houston area, and like they have I wanted to go to one of the plantations down there to that was like that free had to let go of the slaves, but it was like $10 for adults. I was like, I'm black, I don't want to pay $10 to go back on this plantation. I feel like I should get in that motherfucker for free. You know what I'm saying? But
You know it's go ahead.
I do want to go there and like look at, you know, be part of the history and like learn more. And it is a black cowboy museum that's like west and south. I want to go check that out as well. I'm sorry, go ahead, ask your question. My bad.
No, I was gonna piggyback on what you said. Like I don't feel like paying to go on plantation. I felt that way like when people bring up going to like Ghana to see the slave castles. I'm like motherfucker, like my aunt, y'all niggas might sold me. I feel like I should be able to go in this bitch for free.
Here for the
It's,
free ski, man. Like it feels mad disrespectful for a black person to pay to go into a plantation where we try to escape from. Like
yeah.
it's a museum and like they're preserving history. Like I get it, but it still feels a little weird. But I am next time we go down there, I'm gonna check it out. We gonna go look at more things.
Yeah, I would I'm not gonna tell you how to live, but I would say like maybe check out downtown Houston just to see how it is, because uh you might have to go there for work. Check that out. Check out like check out the schools or read up about the schools.
Oh, well,
And
the schools in the Houston area, like the areas we want to move, they all have like rave reviews and shit. And they're
oh,
using and they're
that's good.
new. They got new schools and they have existing schools and like they're pretty much all like above, you know.
Hmm,
So we're not really worried about that.
excuse me. Yeah. But I'm glad you liked your trip, man, because Houston seems like a cool place. You don't have to worry about like it getting cold. Like the main thing you gotta worry about is that if it's the summertime, it's gonna be like 100 degrees. But just
Yeah.
gotta make sure you have like a good AC system and you willing to pay that electric money. That
Hey,
electric bill.
hey, man, we the hotel we was at experienced a blackout because it was raining and I guess some shit knocked some power out, and it was out for like a couple of hours at night. It wasn't oppressive, but it was doable. I had my flashlight. We were chilling. I seen
Mm,
somebody left a bad review on the hotel's website. I was like, come on, man, it was fine. It wasn't that bad.
mm, mm. What was it to say? So when y'all flew in, y'all flew in and flew out of what, George Bush
Yeah,
Airport?
IAH. I guess that's George. Yeah, George Bush.
Yeah, yeah. I think there's another airport that's named after a president in America. I think DC is Ronald Reagan, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that's Reagan. I think the locals call it National though.
You talking about DC or Houston?
DC. I think it's called Nationals. Like if you're a local and you've lived here for a long time, they call it Nationals.
Oh, actually, that's not the other airport that's named after a president. I'm from New York. I should have known this. JFK.
JFK. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, but what was what to say? Yeah, like how was the flight?
Flight wasn't bad. Oh, the flight going. It was an we flew Spirit. For some reason, like that was the only flight from Baltimore to Houston that was like nonstop, and I don't like layovers. So
Going to DC.
nah, I don't want to go down to DC. I don't like driving 45 minutes to get to the airport 2 or 3 hours before my flight. Like I hate going to DC. If I can avoid it, I will. Um, yeah, the first Spirit Airlines flight was like an older plane, so the seats were kind of small, but coming back the it was a bigger Spirit airline, and only thing is it was a lot of turbulence because there was like a large weather mass going from the west to the east, and like when we got over Charlotte, it was a little bumpy. Like that wasn't a flight for like people who were scared of flights. And when we took off, somebody in the back made like a funny noise when the plane like dipped a little bit. And that shit was hilarious. They act like they were throwing up.
he or she was doing it on purpose to be funny.
Yeah, dude was doing it on purpose to be funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were. I guess they were from Baltimore. They was like they was being dickheads.
Uh, did they give you like snacks or anything on Spirit, or it's just like,
They give you snacks, but you gotta pay.
oh, well, I meant like give you. I thought like
Nah,
it's complimentary.
Nah, ain't nothing on Spirit complimentary. You lucky you got a seat on that bitch. Otherwise, you be standing up, hanging onto the fucking straps or something. I don't know. They pay. I like going to Houston. I asked like, hey, can I have a cup of water? They were like, oh, we only sell water by the bottle, so that'd be like $4. I was like, I'm good.
I could just like tough it out for like what, a 3 hour flight.
Yeah, it wasn't really 3 hours. It was like 2 hours and 40 something minutes. They say it's gonna be like 3.5 hours, but it wasn't that long.
Mm, all right. How
And
long? It's go ahead.
no, what were you gonna say?
No, 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 go ahead, go ahead.
And I was gonna say like this was the first time I actually flew with my firearm. Like that was it was a scary idea to me at first, but it was fucking easy, like stupid easy. And like checking in Baltimore, it was easy, and it was even easier leaving Texas because they don't give a fuck about firearms. It's like whatever. Because like in Baltimore, they had me open up the case so they could see the firearm. Like I don't know why. Then had me close it and lock it up. But in Texas, I was gonna open it. She was like, "No, you ain't gotta open that shit." I was like, "Cool."
Yeah, in Texas, by the time you leave the womb, you already have your first pistol.
Yeah, for sure. Like they don't even slap you in the ass. They slap you. They pistol whip you.
They slap a holster. They slap a holster attached to your thigh as soon as you come out.
There you go. Welcome to Texas, baby.
Mm. Speaking of like Texas stereotypes, did you see a lot of people with cowboy hats or not?
I've seen a few. Most people in their cars. That was another thing I was kind of disappointed in. I ain't see nobody open carrying, man. Like what? I guess because we were in the bougie part of Texas, like I guess they kind of found fun like open carry, but I ain't seen none of that. I was disappointed.
Or also like a lot of people moved to Texas during COVID. So I don't know about Houston, but Austin especially. So it could be transplants because I know Austin. A lot of people from like California moved to Austin.
I'm sure there's a lot of transplants, but mostly people I think are just concealed carrying. There's some dudes that I seen. I was like, yeah, you definitely got it on you. Like I can tell by your attire. Like once you get into firearms, you can kind of tell who's like the gray man or whatever. It depends on the type of shirt they're wearing. It's like loosely fitted or they got the 511 jeans and type shit. Like I got some tactical looking pants, but I usually wear it on the range or when I'm cutting grass or some shit.
Hmm. I was about to say. So, how was the like the malls when you go inside the malls? Did you get a chance to go into any of them?
Mostly went into the outdoor shopping centers. I didn't go into any big malls.
Mm. Those shopping centers,
It's like
was it
outdoor.
were there okay, were there like people there? Because I know
Oh yeah,
retail is dying.
no. There were fucking people there. Like we were going there to go to like HEB or to go to Chipotle or I was going to Kava because I like their food. And
Yeah.
like if we were going at lunchtime during the work week, we were driving for like 15 minutes looking for parking spots. I had to park nowhere near the restaurant to get a parking spot. It was wild.
Mm. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, when I was there, I was only there for like a couple like a day or so for a Mets game a couple of years ago. Uh I think I didn't really experience that much traffic. Like you said, the roads was pretty good. And yeah, like I didn't really get to see much because I just went to the game.
Mhm.
But Houston definitely seems nice, man. And I'm sure you'll like Minute Maid Park if you was to go there again.
Yeah, like shoot, if you want to go to Minute Park for a Mets game, like let me know.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Mets games, because this is a Mets podcast, we
Oh
are going to
yeah,
be at
I
the
forgot about that.
we're going to be at the Subway Series, the Sunday game, which is less than 2 weeks away.
Shit, if you still listening and watching the podcast, you thought you tuned in to listen to the Mets. Like, nah, we ain't watch shit this week. But
Yeah.
yes, we're gonna be going to the Subway Series. I think Jabari is gonna be bringing some coworkers, right?
Nah. That's not.
No,
It's a nah.
I thought you was bringing coworkers.
Yeah, I text both of them. I didn't hear back, so it's like, yeah, whatever.
Damn, left you on red.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Like, I know you're not too fond about Yankee Stadium, but it's different than years past.
A years past. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure the fans are lovely. Um, it's amazing. It doesn't feel like you're inside of a mausoleum. I'm sure it's lovely.
Well, what I mean by that is like the food options they upgrade because I when we went there back in what 2011, like there wasn't much options. There was a Johnny Rockets. I remember the food being cold.
Yeah, just like the
Yeah.
people.
Oh, I was about to say, yeah, we might want to get there early because they got, like, I think they still have it, but there's some type of Aaron Judge burger. It's like a whole bunch of like extra shit on it, and it sells out quickly.
Okay,
It's
we
called a
definitely.
99 burger.
Oh yeah, I think I heard that. I don't know if I want. It's probably got like ham and shit on there, right? Pastrami and all that.
Uh, I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't like a whole bunch of meat on my burger. I don't want like thick ass patties. Like
Yeah, I
we,
hear
we can
you.
we, can- we can get there early though. Like just let me know what time I'm gonna be there.
And also they got this option where you get the chicken tenders and like a chicken tender bucket. I think it's like $30. You get like a big ass bucket for like two or three people.
Okay, that seems more
Yeah,
doable.
yeah, because I know you like your chicken tenders, especially a Nathan's one.
Sure. Chicken tenders are cool.
Yeah. Speaking of games, well, I don't know if you want to talk about this on the show, but other than Yankee Stadium, like what are the games you think you're gonna come to within the next 2 months or so?
In New York, shit, I have no idea. Because we're coming up there like twice this year. Yeah, the next time we go up there, they're gonna have away games in like Cali or some shit. So I don't know, man. I have to look at the calendar and see.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, dog, I'm fucking yawning. I know it's a 11 o'clock show, but come on, bro.
Yeah, man. But I'm looking forward to that Baltimore game because Baltimore's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
Um,
Is that it? That's in July? What is that
I
shit?
don't know.
All right. Yeah.
Speaking of Baltimore, y'all going to any O's games this year? That has nothing to do with the Mets.
I might catch an old game with my boy Matt. Like that's about it.
Yeah. How much they usually charge for tickets to O's games?
Like it depends on where we sit. Like we usually sit in the nosebleeds, and I feel like it's usually like $30 or something.
For nosebleeds?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all must be buying it early.
Well, I usually buy my tickets early, but
Yeah, that's why.
me and him haven't talked about going to the O's game. We were just been talking about like hitting up Top Golf and shit. I think we're supposed to be doing that later this month.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Top Golf is expensive. It's like $100 or something like that. But I
Well,
heard it's cool though.
if you get food, it get a little pricey, but it's still a good fucking time. Like you play a couple of games, and it's not it's pricey, but I feel like it's worth it. Like you chilling, you eating. Like I went with my coworkers a couple of years ago, and we had a fucking blast. Like we got hella drinks, and like the company reimbursed me for because it was my
Well,
idea.
they paid your task, so it's like,
Yeah,
hey.
it was my idea. I was like, this is a team building experience. So I took all the boys out. You know, we got shots and shit, and like we ate hella food, and like we played a couple of games. Like that shit was fun.
Yeah, yeah. And it works out for the company because it's probably a tax write-off anyway.
Yeah, and shit, I got my money back, so I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, before we go, I guess we could talk about some Met stuff. You said something about like the umpires and also
Oh man, yeah, I feel like they've been blowing so many calls. I feel like this is like a silent protest by them since they know they're probably gonna be replaced eventually. But like all the reviewed like plays from like the umpires, it like clearly shows that they blew the call, and it's like no uh uh they don't get no type of discipline like for umpires. Like I feel like they should if an umpire missed like two calls in a game, they should be removed from the fucking game or replaced by somebody else. I feel like there should be some kind of repercussions for umpires and their bad calls.
actually makes sense. So let's say if you blow two calls, you're out of the game, and I guess how about this? Not only you're out of the game, but you're suspended for like the next game. Would you be open for that, or you think that's too harsh?
Don't be suspended for the next game. Just get removed from that game. But if the next game you're in and you do that shit again, then you have like 5 game suspension type shit.
Mm. I think that's kind of harsh because I think they're gonna miss some calls, but if you're like blowing calls left and right, then all
Dude,
right.
I feel like the quality of umpiring is going downhill. I don't know if they're new. They don't look new. Like these are older gentlemen and like they're just it's just not good. It doesn't even look good from a review standpoint. And you know you fucked that call up. Like I don't know, man. Like the quality is bad for umpires.
Mm. Yeah. Uh, I I think they like I've seen like some crazy plays, but I haven't seen enough to really be like passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Okay.
hey, Mr. Met is not happy with the umps though.
Nah,
Just
not
want
at
to let
all.
people know.
Not at all.
Uh, yeah. But about baseball, something unrelated. The Savannah Bananas, they're touring. I know you saw that they did it. They sold out the football stadium. They might be coming near you. Wouldn't
Yeah,
shock me.
yeah. I already tried to get into the lottery to get tickets for it. I forgot how many tickets I asked for, maybe like 6 or something like that. So I already put in for some free tickets from them, but I never heard anything back. I watched a couple of games online. They keep playing the same people, like the Gorillas or whatever. Like it's okay. I feel like I would like it better if I watched it in person. After a while, it kind of gets a little to be a little much. Like, I don't really care anymore.
Yeah, it's like the Harlem Globetrotters. They're always gonna face the Generals, so you don't watch it on TV. You watch it in real life.
Yeah, it's like going to the circus. Like,
So are they touring near you or no?
I believe they're coming to Baltimore or close by, somewhere in Virginia, maybe. I forget where, but it felt like it was close enough for me to want to go.
Okay, so if it's Virginia, I was gonna say they playing at FedEx Field, but that's in Maryland, so nah.
I,
But
I don't remember where they said they were going to play. I just know they're coming to this area.
okay, yeah. What it would be crazy if they play at like the Ravens football stadium because they sold out that the Tampa Bay Bucks stadium, the football stadium.
Hmm. Yeah, I would go down there. It depends on how much the tickets are. Shouldn't be too
Yeah,
crazy.
I think it's gonna cost a little. Like I think if you want to get like good seats, like let's say if they play at a football stadium, so you're playing like you're by like the 50-yard line or like the lower deck, they're probably
There's
gonna charge you at least 100.
there's no way they selling out fuck Raven Stadium. No, no fucking way.
Nah, they sold out the Tampa Bay Bucks stadium.
I don't know, bro. I
I
can't
think
see
they
them
could.
selling out Raven Stadium. Like Baltimore, they like the O's, like they like wearing the merchandise, but like the people in Baltimore City proper, it don't feel like they real baseball fans. It feels like they're more the Ravens fans. Like you get a lot of people from like South Maryland who come up to go to the games, and like North Maryland. Like people in the city aren't really. I don't know. It doesn't seem plausible that the Ravens Stadium is gonna get sold out for a baseball team.
Mm. And speaking on the Ravens, I remember when I was down there on like a Sunday that they was playing. I saw a bunch of people wearing Ravens jerseys, and it's
Oh,
not even going. Go ahead.
it's wild, man. They go crazy for their team. They got Purple Friday where they all wear purple at work and shit. Like they are super fans of their football team.
Yeah, like you could see somebody going to Walmart, nowhere near the stadium, just wearing a Ravens jersey on a Sunday. Like
Oh,
it's real life to them.
for sure. Like that they bleed purple over here, man.
Yeah. But anyway, that concludes our Ravens talk, and that includes our podcast special edition for Monday.
Yeah,
We might be here
next week.
next week.
I might be looking
Uh,
like Jabari not having a studio because my father-in-law's coming, and
yeah.
this is our guest room. If you didn't know, so yeah, and yeah, might do it early in the day. Um, but yeah, you got
Or
anything else?
Monday. Yeah. No, no, sir.
Okay, well, this is the We Talk Mets Sometimes podcast, and we really talk Mets sometimes. Um, I'm Mr.
Barely
Met.
did it today.
I'm Mr. Met. This is,
JB.
and we love you guys. Let's go Mets.
All right.
Let's not get swept again.
See ya.
All right, see.